Hi, everybody. We're in Edmonton, Alberta, the home of what many consider to be the greatest dynasty in hockey history, the 80s Oilers. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Avs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. The Oilers have it from their own end. Quick feed to Lehkonen. The Avs play the puck from the back of the net. Pass back to the point. The Avs carrying it along the blue line. McKinnon's got it along the boards. Puck scooped up by Ekholm. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The blocker saved by Georgiev. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Handles it along the blue line. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Colorado's in transition. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Ekholm. Works it across to Nugent-Hopkins. He's got a step! Oh, and he completely missed the net on that!
I think there a little bit of panic set in here, James. You knew what he was looking for. He had his head up. He just didn't execute.
Takes it in front. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, excellent play and goal there!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Moves the puck. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. The Avs win the draw. Lets it go. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Shot denies him.
Georgiev's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Denies him. He got all of it. Sends it ahead to Ceci. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles the pass. One-on-one with the goaltender. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic, shows a ton of confidence, and lets that shot rip.
The Avs draw first blood here in period number one.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Quick feed down low. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Edmonton's playing it through center. They've got numbers here. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. The Avs will play it in their own end. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it to Bouchard. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Poked away at center ice. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Oilers are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Colorado's got it in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Oilers get a hold of the puck undermanned. Gets it out of his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Makar's lugging the puck. Slides it quickly to McKinnon. Intercepted at center by Janmark.
Edmonton's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
No, score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Players like this are so difficult to knock off the puck and defend, James. That low center of gravity, strength, good core, and finding a way to hold the puck, get their feet moving, and make a play with it. Extremely dangerous, and the goal is a result.
The Avalanche have jumped out to a 2-goal lead here in the first.
And it's simple. They've managed the puck, and they've managed the puck because they've been able to retrieve it. They've been on their toes all game right from the start.
Scooped up along the wall by Nurse. Dished on over to Ceci. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Draisaitl's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
And he passes it up ahead to Foegele. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Colorado's looking to break out. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Foegele. And that slides right out to center ice. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. And a great read to turn that play aside. And now it's grabbed by Trenton. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Nice job tying up his opponent. And a solid stop on the play there. There's the whistle. We got an offside. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Oilers are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck, and it's a real reason why they're behind.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Quick pass to McKinnon. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Intercepted. Hammers it on net. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And that goes off a player. And he turns that one aside. Great reflexes on another save. Right on the doorstep. Denies him. Quick feed to Lehkonen. Colorado's moving it into the offense again. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Avalanche have made it a 3-0 game here in period number 2. They look good tonight.
Well, it's not just on the scoreboard. It's how they're managing the puck. I mean, their opponent continually chasing because they can't get it on their stick. They're finding the back of the net, but it's all coming off their efforts, both defensively and offensively.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Nichushkin. Stretch pass. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Takes the feed. They go on the attack through center. Nurse has got it along the wing. And that's intercepted by Manson. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by McLeod. Henrique's gaining momentum. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. That's intercepted. They've got an odd-man rush. Slides it across. Scores! And they finish off the rush in style. Wow!
He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given. But what a shot that is. He had no chance.
The Avalanche have looked as dominant offensively that I've seen all year, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they're having a ton of fun out there. It's easy to have fun when the puck's on your stick and you're executing. Just got to let it ride and keep it going.
Henrique's picking up momentum through center. Taken by Johnson. Here's a chance! And that shot dies in traffic. Stopped with ease.
Skinner's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Colorado's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Odd man rush. Here's a shot. Well saved made by Georgiev. There's another consecutive save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And he moves it up to Nugent-Hopkins. And they send it down the ice. Puck picked up by Bouchard. Quick shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Kulak's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Just gets enough to keep it out. Here comes the sentence. The Avs are being called for tripping. Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, a huge opportunity for this team to get their first power play opportunity. And who comes out? Their top unit to ignite them, give them a spark in this game, trying to get back on the board.
They clear the zone. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Nurse. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Puck dumped in. The Oilers have it against the wall. Steps into the offensive end. Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Nurse. Hammers a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Georgiev. Here's a pass in front. The shot. Feeling the heat shorthanded.
He cares. He's got to get their head up and get the puck down the ice.
And they managed to clear it. Colorado's got the puck behind the net. Grabbed along the boards by Parisi. And a solid save there as we play on. Dismissed that chance.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's been demolition derby night. 4-0 is where we sit. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. Oh, there's a great stop by Skinner. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed from his own end. To his teammate. Big-time defensive play.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging.
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store. score, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Avs have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
The Oilers once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Here we go on the wraparound. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Headman pass. Read that perfectly with the poke check. And he's got the answer for that one. Moves it quickly over to Cogliano. Edmonton's gained possession. Slides the puck across to Hyman. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's intercepted by McCarr. He grabs the puck here at the point. Takes a shot. Big save by the goaltender. Oh, turns it aside once again. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Shot! Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 5-0 hockey game. Puck is dropped. We're back into a quick shot. Sends the pass over. Unable to reach that one. Goalie plays it up. Scooped up along the wall by Henrique. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
Colorado's been finding the net all game long, and this one found the post. It didn't hit the back of the net, but they've got a healthy, comfortable lead, and they have their opponent scrambling. This has been a fun one to watch. I know the coaching staff is going to like it.
The Avalanche have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. The power play unit goes right back to work. Play is back underway. Quick shot on goal. Picked up along the boards by Duhaime. Poked away by Nurse. Moves it to Kane. Just a great defensive read there. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Avalanche have possession now. Made the save on the play. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Slides it diagonally to Ekholm. Trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening and he takes it.
The Avalanche haven't looked this sharp offensively in quite some time, and they continue to attack in the third.
Yeah, there's been no letdown at all. They've continued to be urgent on the puck and find ways to open lanes to get the puck to the net. This has been a great, entertaining game, James.
Tries to feed it over to Bouchard. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Fires it. Makes the glove stop. The Oilers' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty. Denies the shooter on that play.
Big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Oh, look at this behind the net. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Edmonton's got the puck. Quick pass across to Kane. moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Oilers ready to go on the attack. Turned aside by Georgiev. Trying to gain a step. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Oh, and he makes another save.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Here's a short pass to Ceci. Steps into it. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, the PKers are getting a ton of ice time, but guess what? Your offensive players are not, so you can't generate and produce. They got to figure out a way to stay out of the box.
Edmonton's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
An opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Hyman's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here.
Colorado's found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter, and this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great, and they've been able to anticipate play, a reason why they're staring down a shutout. This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Colorado's regained possession of the puck. Sends it over to Hyman. And he loses control of the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Girard's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies him with the pad. Nice feed behind the net. Getting fancy behind the net. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Grabbed in the open ice by Taves. Quick pass to Hyman.
Pagliano's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Avs kill off the penalty.
What a night this PK is having and creating energy, because special teams, that's what they do. And you can put your opponent on their heels just by a good kill. Great job.
The Oilers continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Scores! And psychologically, it probably helps to shake off that goose egg.
Well, they get one, but they have to really shake all the rest of the dust off, and the coach will certainly be looking at other things when they go to the videotape room later tonight. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
The Oilers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Fires it on net. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Oilers are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Rantanen's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
This is ugly. You're down by a bunch of goals at the end of the game, and you take another penalty, deflating. But you have to be careful not to take one that's going to cost you for the next game.
Hammers one, and that's blocked. Feeds the puck over to Henrique. Solid check to slow him down. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do...
All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop. You had an uphill battle, being down by a few, and you take a penalty. Now the game's over.
Colorado's won the draw. They'll go to work. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. They get it out of the defensive end. Puck moved over to... Look at this. 2-on-1. A chance. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Cheryl, this was a funny one because it looked like they were overwhelmed in many cases in this one, but they just seemed to be opportunistic.
Well, sometimes you're outplayed or you're outmatched, but you have the right opportunities. Why? They transitioned the puck quickly, and they got some numerical advantage. And when they had it, they capitalized.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. We're in Detroit, Michigan, and they say you're going to lose your mind in Detroit Rock City. Welcome to EA Sports. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Red Wings win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Angles it over to Raymond. Takes the pass. From the point, looks to make something happen. Hammers the shot. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. Lack of coverage here, and as a result, there is a goal scored against them, James, but it's all about wandering outside the middle of the ice. You know that you always have to protect the middle. You want to make sure that you're only giving up perimeter shots, but because of that lack of coverage, they expose the middle of the ice.
Detroit's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Lyon. The Red Wings take it along the wing. Works it across to Walden. Huge steal in his own end. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Senators take possession off the faceoff. And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it over to Comper. Slides it diagonally to Sprong. Detroit's on the attack. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Fires it. They score! And just like that, we are tied.
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who was only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty. James, I'm so impressed with the aggressive nature of this PK unit. I mean, you're down by a goal. You want to press. You attack appropriately, and then you get a shorty. That's a great job by the PK.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Red Wings get a hold of the draw. Skates across the blue line. Here's the pass, and that's intercepted. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Red Wings take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And he gets up, scores! They pull it home!
James, no, this is not going to count. Wait a second here. The official waves it off right away. I think there's a kicking motion here, and this could be confirmed by a review.
They're going to go upstairs.
There's always a pause when the official takes their headset off, especially when it's news to the home crowd that it's a non-call.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Here's a shot. Here's a shot. Oh, what a close save. Wow. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Tremendous stuff by Lyon.
He's got those magic mitts, James, and he also has patience. And when those two factors are combined, they create space. And when he gets that space, he attacks the net. This time, though, the goaltender shuts him down.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Larkin's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Here's a chance. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. What a steal in his own end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Red Wings have it now. Moves it to Comper. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. And sends it just out of reach. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Kachuk's physical presence is something that can change the course of a game, guys. With a solid body check, he can cause some separation and force those turnovers. That's his truculent zone ability, and it's how he likes to intimidate his opponents.
And he takes a shot. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Lions got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Compher's won it off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Sider. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Shot! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it. They could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. And it winds up in the back of the net.
The Red Wings take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter-punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And that's broken up by Chychrun.
Ottawa's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Kubalik. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Senators have it against the wall. Ottawa's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Fires it! Denies him in close. Now he slides it up to Fisher. Along the half wall with the puck. The Senators have it now. Shot! And he's got that one. That knocks him off the puck. The Senators gain control of it. Quick pass to Fabry. The Senators take possession of the neutral zone. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Here comes the official's decision.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Ottawa sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Red Wings take it across the blue line. Comes up with a big glove save! From one point man to another. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Late in the period, in a close game, a tough penalty to take, James. But if they can just kill it off and get to the intermission, they can reset to start the next period.
Ottawa's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Do you want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season tickets. Guaranteed your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Ottawa's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Now a quick pass to Sanderson. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. shot from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Puts it on net. They score! Putting it home on the power play, and we have evened things up here tonight.
Right from the beginning of that power play, James, there just was a confidence about them. The way they own the puck vision in the movements, the motion in the offensive zone, and they cash in to tie this game.
Ottawa's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Hammers the shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal on the power play.
And specialty teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play. Let's have another look at this, James. Yep, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on a power play, and as a result, they score.
The Senators are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Great reach with the poke check by Comfort. Sends one up to Kane. Oh, great read on the play. Shot, and there's the save. And that's poked away by Joseph. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in the game when you're marching to the penalty box.
The Red Wings win the draw. And they move the puck out of harm's way. With possession along the wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. Hammers it on net. And that's deflected off someone in front. Nice job to escape the zone. And they send it right back to him. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Play is called for offside. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Cops won the draw. Here's a shot. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Here's a rip. Fantastic save.
Lions made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
And that's just out of reach. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Moves inside. Too much congestion in front. And he takes the feed.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
That was amazing. What a save by Lyon. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Quick shot. Oh, just goes off his glove, and it stays out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Detroit's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
A power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Can't connect. Picked up along the wall by Kane. Puck grabbed by Gostisbehere. Scores! And the power play works to perfection as they've tied it up.
Well, the power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly. I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltenders scream, and they find the back of the net.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. And that's intercepted by Joseph. And he takes the pass. Takes a shot. Huge stop by Lyon.
I love the shiftiness to his game. His own speed. It's not always 100 miles an hour, but it gets the job done. And this time, he gets the shot off, but the goaltender just makes a nice save.
Quick feed to Sanderson. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Senators are off to the box. Interference the call. The Red Wings send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
Korpisalo's going to hang on for a whistle. Power play set to roll on as the Senators get ready for the faceoff. Ottawa's won the draw. They move the puck out of harm's way. Handles the pass from his goalie. Steps across the blue line. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. A simple stop with the glove by Korpisalo. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
And with the Senators tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes the puck. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lyon. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Ottawa's got some room to do something here on this power play as their penalty expired. Handles the pass at center. Fires it on net. Turns that one away. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Cops gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Red Wings come up with the defensive zone draw. Across the line. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3.
Sprong's almost back on the ice.
There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Tkachuk. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Takes a shot. Makes a save again. Puck scooped up by Larkin. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. From the back of the cage with the puck. Taken along the wall by Comfer. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Takes the feed from the wing. Grabbed along the boards by Sanderson. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Seider. Ottawa's on the attack. Here's a chance. Steps up with the block. Score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, they don't ask how it goes in, James, just if it goes in. But this is one of those goals that's all about the effort areas, the hard work and the timing to get to the rebound first.
The Senators now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush times, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The Red Wings gain possession. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Copp. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Ottawa's moving it along the wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. And now he moves it to Copp. Big play inside the defensive zone. Now he takes it over the line. Receives the pass. Moves it to Copp. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
They'll play some 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
The 360 with the puck. Made the stop on the play. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Moves into the slot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
The Senators will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Here's a short pass to Kuberlik. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Tries to get it to Kane. Slick feed. Quick pass to Wallman. Shot! And that's blocked away. And that's Lark trying to gain a step. All alone! He scores! Whoa!
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Senators are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Shabbat's taking it from his own end. And he takes the feed. No room for that one to get through. Quick shot off target. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And the official signaling penalty. We've got a whistle here. Who had the better night? Carlin, standing by.
Kane's been great at generating offense, and I've been impressed with his game in this one, guys.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Valeno's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up.
Kachuk's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game.
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Ottawa's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Senators gain control of the puck. Moves it to Kachuk. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets the puck in deep. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Senators are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Larkin's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Raymond's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lyon. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Intercepted at center by DeBrincat. The Senators get a hold of it. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Ottawa's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was in all...